That is Mfo and Karun with Maji, and you heard it right here on Baze Radio. A very, very good morning to you, and welcome to the AM. And of course, officially at third hour, this is 4 minutes past 10 on my clock. And as we're about to get into it, guys, my guest is officially in studio. But you know how we do it before they get on the microphone, so let's get it. Hey.
And now,
make some noise!
turn up your radios.
I just want your autograph!
For our Baze Radio guest. Stay tuned.
My peoples, it is not a hoax, it is not a joke when I tell you, Mbithi is in the house. You are so jazzed by the effects. I love it.
I love the effects.
You love them?
Yeah, man.
How are you, Mbithi?
I'm very fine. I'm good. I'm blessed. How are you?
Take us to church. Hallelujah.
There's some theme sound you've put in the background inafanya naongea hivi.
Oh really? It's the sultry.
I like the ambience. I love the ambience. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
It's been rescheduled on tutapanga finally.
Once the good things take time.
Hey. Period.
Yeah.
Kamba Boy.
Yes.
I think that's a term that we need to deep dive into. And not only on the fact that, of course, you're representing your tribe, but when you say Kamba Boy, how essential is it for you to represent your tribe and your culture, and specifically in rap and hip-hop music?
Well, we're living in an era where so we're being exposed to so many cultures, especially as Africans. And due to social media and to the pop culture, it is easy for us as young people to really gravitate towards what is popular in the pop culture, and we end up looking at our culture or our roots as not cool. So me owning Kamba Boy and living Kamba Boy and singing Kamba Boy and creating what I create gets to give my listeners a glimpse of my roots, and also to remind them that their roots are cool and you don't really have to, as much as you're exploring, as much as you're getting on an adventure to discover cultures and all that, it's good that to also remember where you come from. There's no harm in knowing what Nigeria is up to, or what Mongolia, or what China, or what Germany is up to. So also find out what the land is about. What they're about, and how you can incorporate that into your life and your lifestyle and make it cool and still get to own it. So me owning Kamba Boy and moving with Kamba Boy is me taking you through a journey through my roots and where I come from, just through the music. You don't have to wear the safari boots and everything else to be a tourist sometimes.
Facts.
So I'm giving you a tour. I'm giving you a tour through my culture, through my music, and through how I live, the things I say, the things I do.
I love that.
Yeah.
And before we got on here, you were talking about alter egos. So for you, what would you say is the difference between Mbithi and Kamba Boy?
Man, so Mbithi is the creator. Kamba Boy is the performer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kamba Boy is the performer. Kamba Boy is the one who's on the mic. Kamba Boy is the one who's on stage. Again, Mbithi is the one who's writing. Mbithi is the one
So who do we see on the visuals?
On the visuals, you're seeing Mbithi in flesh, but you're experiencing Kamba
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
But there's an illusion of, or rather there's an alluding to people thinking that alter egos are demonic, or there are things that are not a natural occurrence. Let me put it that way. Would you say for you, like, what's your stance on that about alter egos?
I think just generally in life, the thoughts and the feelings that we put into something really dictate the kind of people that we are and the kind of things that we do. So if you put a positive thought and a positive feeling into what you're owning, that's what it becomes. So my alter ego is full of positivity, is full of love. So that's what I get to give. That's what I get to experience. So if you're looking at an alter ego from a negative thought and feeling, that's what it becomes. Literally. But if you own and look at it from a positive thought and a positive feeling, That's what you get and that's what you give. It's the law of attraction.
Oof.
Yeah.
Go off, Dan.
Yeah.
Go off.
Yeah.
But hey, this is actually the first song that introduced me to Mbithi. We're about to listen to it right here. This is A by Mbithi and Kamba Boy. Let's get into it right here on Baze Radio.
It's aye.
Hey, guys.
Niliona ulikuwa unajifundisha Kikamba, so let me teach you another one. Aye, say aye.
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 Ati leo tunaenda home. Aye.
Aye.
So aye for my listeners and Mbithis people, aye means no.
You know what?
Kamba.
I'm hurt. This is literally like that T-Pain moment when guys discovered it's not ooh wee. It's like and then guys are like, what do you mean? And then I'm literally having that moment now because when you say A, it sounds it's vibey. It fits.
Yeah. It actually fits.
It fits.
Yeah, so you're right.
So that's maneza kwa ghost
You're
writer
wrong in
wako.
all the right ways.
Is that what you're saying?
Unaweza kuwa ghost. Mini ghost, so unaweza kuwa ghost.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that we've actually gotten there.
Yeah.
Ghostwriting. So a few days ago, I had Watenda Willie here, and they were talking about writing camps and how it's very essential, especially for an artist, to experience going for writing camps. In hip hop and rap culture, it's not an occurrence where many people confess or rather own to the fact that they have ghostwriters or have other people write their music for them. When it comes down to you, Mbithi, are you open to that idea, and how do you go about writing your music?
See, rap, I'll begin with. You see, rap is such an ego-based genre. You get, and your authenticity comes from your pen and your ability to write your own lines. You get, and rap is full of, so it has a lot of grandiosity that comes with it, and also just the hip hop scene. You get, it's just in our nature. I don't know what happens, but yeah, there's just too much masculinity, I will say, that comes with that, because you can see even with like female rappers, there's so much grandiose and ego. So it's an ego-based genre. So what happens with that is, for most ghostwriters and for most artists who have ghostwriters, it's like you're cheating. You get, but that's from people who want artists, they are writers to remain ghosts. You get, it's because I don't know, it's in the culture. I think it's from the traditions of rap, from the handbooks of rap, from the rules you get that have been created. It's been such an ego-based thing. So I would understand why most rappers don't want to acknowledge that they've been written for. You get, but at the end of the day, if you look at it from the larger grand scheme of things, man, we are meant to, as a ghostwriter, for example, in my essence, I am meant to complete and complement from the ideas that you give me or what you want to express. You get, and sometimes as artists, we are not in a place where sometimes I cannot communicate a certain feeling or a certain thought properly, and that's where now songwriters and ghostwriters come in place. You get, so I think to all rappers, or to just us as rappers or hip hop artists, is just being open with the music. You get, just being look at music as love. Look at music as your opportunity to give love. You get, because when you look at it from that perspective, you won't really feel like I should hide the fact that my music is being written for, or someone writes my music, or people should not know that someone writes my music. You get, because I've had the privilege for ghosting for a couple of rappers.
Oh, word!
Yeah, and also musicians.
Name drop one.
I cannot because
you stop being a ghost.
No, not really. Not really. Just protecting
I get
people's thoughts and feelings as well.
Yeah.
You get, and yeah, but just generally from where I'm looking at it is me writing and them getting to interpret it in their own way is an opportunity to give love to the listeners and to give love to the craft.
I love that.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to you doing your own music and how you write, walk me through that process.
Oh, man, it's still the same.
word.
It has to come from a positive thought and a positive feeling. But usually what my formula is, I usually tell the higher being, the powers that give me this gift. When I'm writing, I ask for them to write through me. So that's usually my first process, you get. Okay. And then from there, it's, since every day, when I wake up or just during the day, I try and just write things, just journal, just practicing.
Love that.
Which comes with writing things, nilikutana na maraya, blah, blah, blah. Just writing random things, you get. And then inside there, you'll find like dope lines or dope melodies or dope, just something substantial that you can use for your writing when you're now sitting down to write, you get.
Love that.
But my creative process just comes from practicing and positive thoughts and feelings when you're putting to the craft. Because every time I am not in a good mood, I am tired, you get, I do not get to give my best, or I do not even get to finish a whole 16 bars. Wow. So like I will leave it and then come back later when to it. Because at the end of the day, it's an energy you're creating.
Truly. And
you
people
get,
are consuming that
there's a
energy.
reason why you listen to a song and you do not feel good at that moment.
Literally.
Because there's some energies that the song is giving you.
Literally.
You get.
You collect it.
Yeah,
That's
you don't know where
true.
it's coming from, but you get. So I feel like music carries a lot of energies. You get.
I get you.
And just based on where we're coming from, as an artist, you have a huge role as artists, as creators, because you're creating something out of nothing and expecting someone to feel something.
Yeah.
You get. That's really art if you look at it from that perspective. You get. So I feel like as artists, it's something I'm practicing. I'm also discovering with time, and I'm also practicing and just observing with how music makes me feel. True. And also, so it's important as an artist to be mindful of the energies that you put into your craft and the energies that you give out.
Yeah.
You get.
Wow. It's so beautiful, Mbithi.
Yeah.
And speaking of, this is one of my favorite songs. This is Nico Hafa by Mbithi and Okello Max, coming right up on Baze. That is System with Deu by Mbithi, and you heard it right here on Baze Radio. A very, very good morning to you and welcome to the AM. Of course, we're still in conversation with my main man, Mbithis. Say what's good to the peeps.
What's good? Kamba Boy over here everywhere. My name is Mbithi.
Hey.
Thank you for listening.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, we have to have this conversation again. Because guys, let me tell you, I'm convinced either Mbithi was a pastor in his previous life or should be
lying.
A pastor in his next life. He has put me on something. Now I'm literally questioning my whole understanding of love. So I was asking you, would you consider yourself a lover boy? And you said not really, but you consider yourself a preacher of love. And you were breaking down the aspects of how you see love and what scopes of love you resonate with. So please, just tell them verbatim what you just told me.
So I can't see a whole formula of how it was flowing, but I look at it from this perspective. Mm-hmm. You see, every time someone says love, we either hold it up and start thinking of love as from a romantic or from a intimate perspective. Every time, truly. Every time you see the word love, you think of romance, and intimacy, and all kind of things. You get, but if you look at love from a perspective of force, love is the force, is the strongest force in the universe. You get everything that you see. Even the fact that you're listening right now, if you're listening through the headphones, if you're listening through the radio, it is the love of an engineer, for speakers and sound, that made him create that speaker, those earphones that you're listening with, and the TV. My mother and my father, is the force of love that brought us together. True. Brought them together, and they created me. True. They created your mom and your father. Is the force of love, that created that. It is the force of love that has made a doctor love medicine. It is the force of and created medicine and cured people. It is the force of love for that worked on a camera person, on a videographer. It's the force of love for film that made a filmmaker create a film.
True.
You get? It is the force of love for art that made a musician or a painter create whatever they created. You get? So from the word go, it came from love. You get? And the absence of love is what creates these other things. You get? If there's no love, there's greed. You get? Where there's no love, there's hate. Where there's no love, there's all sorts of, like, I don't know, the 7 sins of the world. You get? They happen because of the absence of love. You get? Kalashnikov did not create guns for people to offend people.
Truly.
You get? But the absence of love created hate, and we as a result we have war. You get? There's no we cannot have a war when there's love. You get? If you look at it from that perspective, and just everything right now, if you're listening and uko kwa mat and you're out there, just look outside and everything, I assure you, everything that you see, even the curves that you see on the roundabout kwa pavement, you get? And mtu wa mjengo alikuwa anapenda tu create. It's the love for masonry that made the foreman or whoever that builds, you get, build whatever they built. You get? So if you look at it from that perspective, a gardener, everything, you can mention everything and anything, and
the root of it
is the force of love. You get? Even how you feel about someone, you get? And when people break up, when people do not like each other, when you do not like someone, it's the force of love that is absent in you. You get? And most of the times we are not really aware of it. You get? Most of the time you're not really aware of it, because as human beings, it's in our nature to be. We are on an automation for our feelings. You get? If you're feeling bad, you want to feel bad.
True.
You get? Most of the times, if you're feeling bored, you want to feel bored. Yeah. You get? But you're meant to have an amazing life at the end of the day, every single day of your life. You get? So if you look at everything that you see out there from a perspective of love, you will always see something that you love. Get? And if you practice it every single day and speak good things and say good things, that's why there's a line that says, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. You get? Because if you do that, it comes back to you. It's the law of attraction. Everything, whatever the energies you're feeling is because the energies you're giving me is because of the energies that I'm giving you. You get? Yeah. So at the end of the day, if you look at love as a force, man,
everything changes. I feel like I'm literally going through a rejuvenation right now. It's like I'm literally relearning everything.
Yeah. So I want you to practice that every day. Every single day. Look at just everything that you love. You get? Because you have the power. You have the power to control your feelings and your thoughts. You get? But because we are always in an autonomous state as human beings, we end up not having an amazing life. You get? I used to have that.
And missing out on
everything. You can always see every day there's something that you love. You'll see food. You'll see a child. You see how a child every day.
He's just happy.
Kids are always having an amazing life every single day. You get? Because the world has not yet has not taught them hate or jealousy or none get, but it's an our autonomous nature as human beings that starts creating these things. You get? And then when a child becomes aware, like they start becoming aware, now they start having these characters of jealousy, greed, and all these things, because these are human things that are brought to us. But you as a being, you get? I feel like you're meant to have an amazing life. And if you look at it from the perspective of love as a force, man, every day is a beautiful day.
I love that. Yeah, Mbithi the preacher. We're about to baptize you with that one from now on. But you know what? It's not many times you get to see Mbithi as a featuring artist. And this is one of those tracks, and you did so good on, by the way. This is Vibes on Vibes and Jerai featuring Mbithi as we get into more conversation on Baze. That is Unavyoni Penda by my man's Charisma, and of course featuring the one and only Kamba Boy.
Over here.
Yes, sir. As we're about to get into it, of course, it is more conversation as we go. But now that we're actually listening to some of the catalogs you've been featured on and all that good stuff, I have to ask, personally, what would you say is one of the best songs that you've written, and why is it special to you?
Best songs I've written.
Best song. You have to choose one.
My song.
You have to choose one, baby. One.
Honestly, I don't really have a... Okay, my next song is my best song. It's called I Dare You.
Oh, what?
Drops on Friday.
Hey!
I wrote it. Actually, my best song at the moment is that one. But I love all my songs. I cannot. I don't have all the songs are like my children.
Okay.
So there's no one that I do not like, that I like the least. You get, especially right now that I'm in this space.
Okay.
Yeah, there were times I was like, kuna ngoma tu niko nasikiza, I'm like,
What was that?
Yeah, but now when I'm grateful for the art, when now that I'm grateful for this privilege that God has given me to be able to create art and to make you feel the way you feel when you're listening to my music. Man, my best song is my next song.
Hey.
It's called I Dare You.
We
It drops on Friday, so
we are here for it, baby.
Mariah will play it for you.
We are here for all of
Friday.
it. Hell yes, that's an exclusive. I got you.
I'll play you an exclusive.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But actually, as we're talking about that, there's first of all, do you know today is International Men's Day?
Men's.
Sweet Lord.
Bro, unajua leo ni
And
international
even he didn't
Men's
know.
Day.
Even he didn't know.
Men do not. It's the women that are updating the men that today. Shout out to the women. What today?
This is tragic.
Okay.
I can't even.
It's good.
Like
It's an amazing day.
I can't. Like
Yeah.
I actually can't.
I was not aware.
Mbithi. You know what?
Yeah.
Again, now that I've enlightened you,
Yeah.
at least you'll say you left studio knowing something today.
You've enlightened me. I've enlightened you.
It's an exchange. It's a fair
Good day.
exchange.
It's an amazing Tuesday.
Since you said you don't know that it's a national celebration, significance of men being celebrated, how and why do you think men should be celebrated on a regular day?
You see, like right now we were not aware. We're just on
Shame?
Yeah, we tunakoga tu tuko on autopilot, just tuko mjengo,
Yeah.
just doing our
On a
own
daily.
things. You get, we're usually not aware of, because as men we are conditioned to give ourselves and to dedicate ourselves into everything that we put our mind to. Get. So just being appreciated, I will say, it's a way of the universe to give love to these people that forget to give themselves love and grace. Yet, it's men love the least.
Let's not get into the whys, but
So,
true.
You get.
True.
So just having that one day that as men you are given love and you're appreciated and you're acknowledged in anything that you do and in every effort that you do, I think it's a good thing. Because now that I know that, today I will move knowing that I am loved and I am appreciated. You get, and it will be good that I'll be able to reciprocate the same to the universe, into everyone and everything that I do today. You get. So yeah, man, just generally, it doesn't even have to be today. Every day is a men's day. Every day is International Women's Day. You get, it's not a specific day, but we dedicate this day to the men, and the other day we will dedicate to the women and to the mothers and to kids. You get. So that is an opportunity for us, again, I will repeat, to give love to each other. Again, if you're a man, appreciate your father, appreciate that kid that you see in the street today. You get, mbaye sweetie, I get, or ambie wewe unafanyaga kazi poa, just you appreciating that. Yeah, it is you, it is your opportunity today as a man and also as a woman to appreciate that particular male person in your life, and get that you feel has created a positive impact into your life. It might be your son, your small son, that gives you a reason to wake up in the morning and go hustle. And also ule msetu wa mjengo doesn't even have to be someone that you know. Get, inaweza kwa tu watch unampitaga umgoteangi, unaambia unafanya kazi poa maze, hata si lazima wajielewe ni Men's Day, but the fact that you do not do that every day and you did that one day you did that and extended gratitude to them, you get, it makes a huge difference. Atakuwa na kuona vi different now, so atakuwa na kufungulia mlango
with more grace now.
Get in the garden, I get, because it's the law of attraction. Because you give love, that person atakuwa na appreciate. Because most of the times we meet with people unashinda bwana na kupatia some negative energies, kwa sababu pia wewe that's what you're giving. Unaniget? So he got unajua ni wewe umenikujia. No, it's
you gave it
began
first.
with you. It began with you. You might not know, but yeah, besides the point, just appreciate everyone. Long as you're on top of the soil, man, just appreciate that man today. Appreciate that young boy, that brother of yours. Yeah, man, call your father today. Just tell him, niaje, niko tu nakujulia hali nikicheki unadu endelea mazee, God akubless akujalie. You don't even have to tell us
too much. Yeah,
man, get it becomes a whole ceremony. So I'll have to wait until next year Men's Day so that I can
you
call
do
you,
something
so
else.
that you can call me.
Nah,
you get?
bro.
So it's every day.
Yeah.
So this is only a reminder of what you should practice every day, or what we should practice every day as a human being. So if you make it a practice, if you make it a habit every day, you get. Every day is an amazing day. Every day is an International Women's Day, International Men's Day. Every day is your birthday.
Umesikia Mbithi amesema nini, guys? If I decide to leave work
Her
right now and go on vacation, Mbithi has said every day is my birthday, bro. I am leaving this today.
Yeah.
Today. But hey, as we get into it, this is Massacre by King Kaka Chihuahua and Mbithi. As we're about to wrap up our conversation in just a little while, let's get it. A very good morning to you and welcome to the AM. And of course, we're about to come to the... All good things have to come to an end. Mommy,
no, good things don't come to an end, man.
It's over. But yeah. I'm a proper millennial.
Yeah.
But hey, as we're talking about the 29th of November, Mbithi, do you want to tell us what is you going to be celebrating on that day?
Man, we're celebrating my music. We're celebrating art. We're celebrating Kamba Boy. We're experiencing Kamba Boy. So Kamba Boy concert is happening on 29th November.
Yeah.
It's a very intimate gig. I only need 200 people.
What do you mean you only need?
Yeah, for now I just need that.
200 people?
Yeah, I just need that.
Okay.
Just need at least 200 people.
Okay.
You get to come because of the space. The space is limited. The tickets are limited. So make sure you get your ticket. My name is Mbithi the Kamba Boy. If you're listening to me for the first time, you've heard my music. Mariah has been playing them. And I have a show on 29th November at the Creatives Garage at the mall, the Westlands. So if you haven't heard my music, if you're listening to my music right now, I'm a dope live music performer. And I have a show on that particular day. The tickets, right? The early bird is sold out, but the regular tickets is $1,650. Couples is $2,500. And if you're a group, man, I have an offer for you as well. So you just check my socials and everything. You get the details. But the tickets are on hustlesasa.com. But most importantly, I don't really want your money. I just want you to come. Yeah, the money is just for me to balance things out and pay for my lovely team. Yeah. But my whole essence for putting up this show is for you and for me. For my opportunity to give love through my art, and also for you to experience love through my craft and the music that I do. So you experience good music, live music. So I would love to see you there. I would love to see you there. So get your tickets. Come see me. Come experience me. Come get more. There's merchandise. Ni season ya maembe. So get free mangoes.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah, you get free mangoes.
Look at you. You are doing the most.
You get free mangoes. Merchandise. You get mangoes as merchandise.
Okay, very on brand for Kamba. Kutakuwa na maji kwa chupa.
Kutakuwa na maji.
Oh, thank you, God.
Yeah, man. So just come, you'll experience, you'll feel good. So,
my. Listen, we're outside from Mbithi on the 29th, by the way, just so you know. It's
come
about
through.
to be a proper shutdown. But as we conclude this convo, Mbithi, in your eyes, because you've given us so many gems today, I feel like we legit haven't even gotten to the depth of what I even wanted us to talk about, which was like rap and hip-hop music. But hey, mpango ya Mungu hatuwezi pigana nayo.
Yeah.
How do you define success? With all the things that you've achieved, all the things that you're yet to achieve.
Yeah.
From Mbithi's lens, how would you define success?
Contentment. Contentment in all that you do. And just practicing contentment in all that you do, and also practicing gratitude every single day of your life. You success will still will always, every day will still, as I've said, you're meant to have an amazing life. I will repeat that every single day. You're meant to have an amazing life. So you don't have to wait for 20 years to come for you to feel successful. Long as you're contented in all that you do every day, and you practice gratitude and you give love to it, every day will be successful. So for me, that's what I look at it as. That's my definition of success. Long as I'm practicing contentment. Again, I'm at one with my thoughts and my feelings every single day, and I give my all into all that I do, and also just specifically just giving positive thoughts and feelings into all that I do. I will always find fulfillment in all that I do. You get? So that's where I find success. That's my definition of success. So today is a successful day already.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I love that, Mbithi.
Yeah.
Well, watu wako kupate wapi please kwenye the socials?
On the socials, it's Mbithigram on Instagram. On Twitter, it's Mbithi_Kamba Boy. On TikTok, it's Mbithi_Kamba Boy.
Bet.
Yes.
My peoples, like I said, 29th of November, we're outside
November.
for Mbithi. Make sure you follow him on all socials. Hiya, ushaambiwa. But as we finish, we end this session with my favorite drop. This is Masaya Beer, because Mbithi said every day is my birthday.
Yeah.
We're about to get it, okay?
Yep.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.